Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be giving updates about the skill pass. So I decided to make this video because I found out that some people are failing the skill pass phase 1, and also for the phase 2 some are failing and they need to go back and redo the interview for the phase 2. So I'm going to be discussing in this video some of the reasons why people are failing. First of all, let's talk about the phase 1. A lot of people are passing the phase 1, but you know that there are some people that are failing this phase 1. It's not as if they are failing the exams or the courses. No, they made some mistakes, and once you make a mistake, they are going to fail you. They are going to cancel, and they are going to cancel that training, and they are going to cancel the exam as well, and they are going to close your account, which means you have to repay. You have to re-register on their website, on the Skill Pass website. You have to re-register, repay for that course, redo everything from the beginning, rewrite the exams. So this happened to it happened to a friend of mine. She registered for the Skill Pass phase 1. She registered for the Skill Pass phase 1. She did everything from the beginning, Maltese history, customer service, the English language, everything. She did all the courses. And you know, once you are doing all the courses one after the other, as you are finishing one course, you write exam, you move to the next one. She passed everything from stages from all the stages. She passed. So it was not as if she was failing. No, she passed everything. Okay, so what happened? The final exam, you know, the final exam for the Skill Pass phase 1. For the final exam, it's like an audio interview, like a video interview, where they will tell you not to use the second phone, not to use this, not to do that, and also you have to do that in a very quiet environment, a very quiet place, without no interruption. Nobody will talk to you, nobody will interrupt you during that time. If you are interrupted during that time, it will be cancelled, and you will either be given grace to start all over, or it will be cancelled totally. So that last stage is a very critical stage. So at first, when she finished, she didn't even know she was supposed to do the last stage. So she contacted me, and I told her, oh, you are not done, you still need to do the last stage, which is like a conference call. It's like a conference call, like a video call, where you answer questions. So they want to see, you know, you have done the phase 1 from the beginning, the Maltese history, customer service, and the others. You have done those ones. Those ones are like the theory part. So those ones, they are like the theory where you just answer multiple choice questions. But for this one now, this is like a video call. So they monitor you. They explain everything in the rules and regulation, that they are monitoring you with a video. So they are seeing all that you are doing. So if you are trying to cheat using another laptop, or using a phone, or using a textbook to try to answer the question, they are looking at you. So that's for the last stage. So everything for the last stage, all the questions they are going to be asking you, you have to say them like verbally. You have to explain. They want to know how well you can speak English. They want to know if you are the one that have been doing the courses from the beginning and you have been passing. So she did everything. She answered all her questions, everything from the Maltese history, everything they asked her, she answered, even to the customer service and also the occupation exam. She did everything. So she did everything and she submitted. So later she contacted me. She was like, when are they going to send me my certificate, or when are they going to tell me the next stage, or if I've passed? So I was like, just hold on, or check your log into your account and check, or probably just hold on, they will send you an email. During my time, they just sent me my certificate they sent my certificate to my email address, and also they also sent it to my account in the Skill Pass website as well. So I was like, just hold on, that's what will happen. So then later she was like, she wasn't comfortable, so she decided to log into her account on the website. So she logged into her account on the website, and she saw that, sorry, you have failed your Skill Pass phase 1. Woo! How could she have failed? She passed. She did everything from Maltese history to customer service to the English language. So the occupational skill exam, you know, the occupational skill exam, you have to do that one according to the occupation that you have experience in, and also the occupation that they and it must be that same occupation they have offered you an employment contract. So she has done everything. Then they told her she failed. Okay, why? It was stated, the reason was stated there in the email. They told her she used an headphone. You can imagine. So even for me, I thought that I didn't even know that you're not supposed to use headphone. So they said she cheated. She sent an email and explained to them that she didn't cheat. They replied her that she has to start all over again. So she went back to her account and she was blocked. They blocked her account. Now that money is gone. The money she paid for that skill pass, everything is gone. She has to, if she's still interested, she will need to start all over again. So it's really so painful. So they have rules and regulations. So once you log into your account, make sure you read all the rules and regulations before you start your exam. So now she's been disqualified because she used an headphone. During my time, I think I used the small earpiece, like that earphone, the small one. I can't remember. I think I used it, so, and I passed. There was nothing like you fail, you did no. So I don't know. They said she used that big headphone, so they disqualified her because of that, and now her account is blocked. She will have to start all over again. So it's really a pathetic situation. I really feel, in fact, I feel sorry for her. It's not easy to do that skill pass training, go through all the exams, and at the end of the day, boom, they said you failed. So it's really a sad situation. So I'm encouraging you, if you are doing your skill pass, make sure you read all the rules and regulations properly before you start, and do not make any mistake. Don't use headphones, do not cheat. They are monitoring you with a video, so they know what you are doing. And also for the phase 2, when you are going for your phase 2 interview, just study about Maltese experience, and also make sure you read about your occupation, your occupational skill. They will ask questions on that. My friend, she went for the first one, she failed, but when she went for the second one, she passed. For the second interview for that phase 2, she passed. This one is another person, not the one that failed the phase 1, this one. So when she went back, they didn't even ask her anything about her skill, occupational experience or anything. They only asked her about customer service skills and all that. They were just asking about different things about customer service, how she can attend to customers and all that. Then they asked her about Malta, if Malta has a metro. He said no, of course there's no metro, there's no train in Malta. Then if what's the capital city of Malta, she answered Valletta. So then they asked about customer service. So that's all they asked. For your phase 2, you have to also prepare for the phase 2, because the phase 2 is also another stage that a lot of people are failing easily. So because if you are going back for the phase 2, if you are going back for the phase 2, then you will have to pay extra €100 for you to go back for the phase 2. If you fail phase 1, you have to pay if they disqualify your account, just like the way they disqualified my friend's account, then you will have to pay everything all over again, like start all over, pay that money. I think about 2,000 something dirhams. So it's really a terrible situation. So for the phase 2, just try your best to pass the first time, because going back you will need to pay extra €100, which an extra €100 in dirhams is about 400 dirhams. So as I was saying, another thing about that phase 1 is that when you are applying for your job, when you are trying to get a position or a job from the company that will help you apply for your work permit, make sure you are applying for a job that you have experience in. Yeah, you need to get a job that you have experience in, and once they are giving you your offer of employment, so that you should have that same job that you have experience in. Don't go and apply for a chef or a sous chef when you are an housekeeping, when you are a cleaner, or when you are an housekeeping staff, or when you are a waitress. No, if you have worked as a waitress, apply as a waitress. so that the journey will be smooth for you. Because during your skill pass phase 1, you are going to be picking your occupation skill, and for the occupation skill, it has to tally with what is on your offer of employment. So when you pick your occupation skill for the phase 1, it has to tally with what is on your offer of employment, and also they are going to be asking you questions. And it's not like it's not like other courses like the Maltese history, customer service, when they will give you series of courses and lectures before they ask you to do exam. No, for the occupational segment, you are not going to have any lecture or any training, because they think that is your profession, that is your job. You have experience in that field, you know what you are doing, you should know everything about it. So they are just going to be asking you questions for that part. So if you don't know anything about it, then it might lead to failure. Then another thing is that during your phase 2 interview, you know, the phase 1 is more or less like online, just like theory, multiple choice questions. But for the phase 2, it's going to be like a video call where you have to answer all the questions verbally. So they are still going to ask you questions on your occupation that you have picked, and they are going to be asking you questions on the occupation you picked during your skill pass phase 1. So you have to be prepared for it. So that's another thing. That has been making some people feel when they pick, probably they have been working as an housekeeping staff, they don't know anything about chef or barista, then they pick barista, and somehow they were able to get the job, they get an offer letter from the company, and they pick that same occupation for their skill pass phase 1. They are probably by God's grace, they are able to manage and pass it. But when it comes to the interview, face-to-face interview at the VFS Global, then you have to defend it. If you can defend it, it's fine. If you can read about it and you know that you can defend it, it's fine. But if you know you cannot defend it, it's better you pick something that you are good at, something that you have experience in. Don't worry, when you get to Malta and when you get to Europe, you can always change. You can always improve yourself. You can always do other courses so that you can change. But for now, your target is for you to get this work permit, this visa, get everything perfectly, because everything must tally. Everything must tally, and you must pass. Especially if you are if you are going to be working under the hospitality industry. If your job is not under hospitality industry, then there's no problem. You don't have much. You don't even need a skill pass. You don't need a skill pass phase 1 or phase 2. You don't need it. Like, I have some of my friends, the job that she was offered. I think domestic public cleaning, not housekeeping, not hotel housekeeping. So for her, she doesn't need the skill pass, because her job, her occupation is not under hospitality, so she can work anywhere. She can work with any company, just like a receptionist that is not an hotel receptionist. You can work anywhere. Just like if they offer you an employment for maybe warehouse worker, maybe a driver, or maybe security, and it's not for, you are not going to be working in an hotel, you are not going to be working under hospitality industry, then you don't need the skill pass. So then it's okay, it's fine. You don't need to go through those rigorous interviews, those rigorous courses of skill pass phase 1 and phase 2. So you just jump all those stages of phase 1 and 2 and move to the stage of applying for your work permit. So that is that about that. When you are going for your phase 2, prepare very well. Prepare and read about, summarize all those courses that you did during your phase 1. Maltese experience, customer service, mostly customer service. They're going to be asking you a lot of questions under customer service. The Maltese history, like what is the capital of Malta? Is there metro in Malta? Is there train in Malta? Name 5 tourist places in Malta. Questions like that. Those are the questions that we were asked when I went for my own interview. Then for the occupation, they're going to be asking you questions under your occupational skill. So for some people, they are lucky they didn't even ask them anything about their occupation, but for some people they asked. For example, if you are a chef, they will ask you And if you are a sous chef, they ask you to prepare, okay, prepare this kind of meal, prepare this, prepare that. If you are a pizza chef, they ask, okay, how do you prepare pepperoni pizza, stuff like that. But if you are not, then tell me how you're going to defend yourself, how you're going to answer that questions. So prepare yourself. I wish you the best. That is the update that I have for you today. I wish you the best. I still have more videos coming. I have one video pending that I'm going to be uploading. It's about all the required documents that I'll be needing for your visa, for your work visa. So that is after you have gotten your work permit from the identity, you have gotten your skippers phase 1 and 2, then so what next? What are the required documents for you to apply for your entry visa? That is, if you are not in Malta, you need an entry visa to go there. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you are yet to subscribe, like, share, and press the notification button so that you can get notified when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.